Chapter 3. The moment you dissolve that distance in your imagination, the moment you become one with the outcome, the path is formed, and what was once a dream becomes memory. You will one day look back on this night and know that it was the moment it all changed. Not because something happened outside of you, but because something shifted within. Child of God, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Help us spread the love. So feel it again now. Let the vision return. Let the scene play out in your mind like a sacred film you've seen 1,000 times because it's yours. Feel the weight of it, the colors, the temperature of the air, the tone of the voice speaking to you, the scent in the room, the texture of joy. Let it be vivid. Let it be alive. Let it be so familiar that the waking world begins to mold itself around it. You are not asking for something you do not have. You are claiming something that already exists in consciousness. You are stepping into the room where your desire has always waited for you. And as you enter it in imagination, your whole vibration shifts. You begin to walk differently, speak differently, think differently. Not because you are pretending, but because you have remembered who you really are. The universe is not ignoring you. It is waiting for you to be in tune. It is always responding, always reflecting. And once you change what you accept as true about yourself, your world cannot help but change in return. So accept it, now accept the new story, the new reality, the new identity, and let it sink so deep that it becomes effortless. Do not look to the future with longing. Look to it with recognition. The future you desire is the child of your present assumption. Love it now, and it will grow. Tend to it now, and it will flourish. But if you return to doubt, to fear, to waiting, then that too shall bear fruit. So be mindful of what you entertain. Your mind is the gate. Guard it with love. And when morning comes, walk as the one who has. Speak as the one who knows. Move as the one who lives in the end. Not for show, not for performance, but because it is now who you are. You have become it in imagination. And all that remains is for life to catch up. Every night offers this doorway. Every sleep is a sacred chance to recreate. You are never bound to what was. You are always free to assume something new. And the moment you do, the universe bows in agreement. It conspires. It shifts. It opens the way because creation is finished. And you are simply selecting the part of it that matches your state. So lie there now, in perfect stillness, and let the feeling take you over one more time. Let it fill your heart, your breath, your entire being. There is nothing more to prove, nothing more to ask. You have become the one who already knows. It is done. And that is the most powerful thing you can do. You have spoken to the universe in the only language it truly hears, the language of feeling. And in that sacred whisper, your destiny is rewritten. Let yourself drift deeper into the feeling now where nothing is missing, where nothing is lacking. In this inner sanctuary, you are complete. The desire has already fulfilled itself within you, and there is no separation between what you seek and who you are. Feel that unity. Feel that merging. There is no striving here, no hoping, only being. This is your most powerful tool. You do not need to see immediate results to know something has shifted. The very fact that you feel different is evidence enough. The change always begins within. You may not notice it in the outer world right away, but something in you has changed. And because you have changed, the world must change with you. It may be slow, it may be sudden, but it is sure. The rhythm of the universe does not falter. It is always orchestrating, always responding to the impressions made upon your inner self. So tonight, do not ask as if you are in lack. Assume from the position of fullness. Let your very breath become a declaration that it is done. Inhale the reality of it. Exhale the resistance to it. Each breath becomes a quiet affirmation. Each moment a testament to your faith. There is no power outside of you greater than the one within you. That creative center is not far away in some distant realm. It lives and breathes within your consciousness. When you imagine, when you feel, when you believe you are activating it, you are initiating the unseen mechanics of manifestation. This is not fantasy, this is function. This is how the inner world impresses upon the outer. So when you lie here tonight, you are not merely falling asleep. You are sowing the future. You are communing with the divine in you, the part of you that has never doubted, never feared, never been touched by time or limitation. And this part of you, this eternal self, answers not with words, but with form. You feel it real, and it becomes real. You live it within, and it lives without. Let your imagination become your truest sense. Let it be more real than what you see with your eyes or hear with your ears. These outer senses are delayed reflections of what you first perceive in the spirit. Imagination is your first sight. What you see there clearly and consistently must crystallize in time. And so, feel it again, whatever it is you have asked for. Whether health, love, abundance, peace, purpose, feel the relief of it. The celebration, the deep satisfaction that comes only after a desire is realized. Let yourself be surprised by joy. Let yourself sink into that reality so fully that when you open your eyes tomorrow, your first instinct is gratitude, not need. Your mind may attempt to pull you back to the familiar, to the safe, to the logical, but you must remind it gently. This is your new truth. This is your new dwelling place. This is your chosen state, and you will return to it again and again until it becomes your only home, because that is how it happens, not by force, but by familiarity. You rehearse the scene of your fulfillment until it becomes natural, second nature. Not because you are forcing it to happen, but because it has already happened within, and you are now simply remembering what has always been yours. This is not effort. This is rest. This is not striving. This is allowing. You are not in conflict with reality. You are reshaping it by choosing a different lens, a different story, a different identity. And that choice is yours always, no matter the past, no matter what has been. You can choose again. You can imagine again. And in doing so, you give new instructions to the universe. Do not let the old thoughts echo. Silence them with vision. Replace them with feeling. Whenever doubt knocks, answer it with the certainty of your inner experience. What you feel in imagination carries more weight than what you see in the world. Because the world is delayed. It is old news. It is the afterglow of what you used to believe. But now you believe something new. Now you believe in the power within you to shape and create. You believe in your ability to speak in the language of emotion and be heard. And so you have already been heard. You have already received. And all that's left is for the outer to catch up to the inner. There is a sacred timing to all things, but it is never a punishment. Delay is not denial. It is preparation. It is orchestration. It is the unseen arranging itself for your benefit. And so you wait not in anxiety, but in faith. Not in longing, but in confidence. You wait as one who knows the promise has already been kept. You may not see how the pieces will come together. You don't need to. That is not your role. Your only role is to stay faithful to the end scene, the end state, the felt conclusion. Let that be your home. Let it be the place you return to, no matter what the outer world suggests. And you will notice something miraculous. Not only does the world begin to change around you, but you change. You carry yourself differently. You speak with authority. You make choices from a place of empowerment rather than desperation. You attract what matches your new state not through manipulation, but through resonance. Because life is not happening to you. It is happening through you, through your focus, through your assumptions, through your most dominant inner state. And now that state is the wish fulfilled. That state is completion. That state is answered prayer. Even as you sleep, you are radiating that truth. The silent language of your heart is speaking. The seed is planted. The field is fertile. And the harvest is certain. Let yourself sink deeper now into that feeling. Let every muscle relax. Let your breath slow. Let the story of your future self play softly in your mind like a lullaby. You do not need to force the details. Just feel the outcome. See the evidence on the faces of those around you. Hear the voice of someone congratulating you. Sense the quiet peace that comes when a chapter has been completed. When something long desired has finally arrived, it is here. Not in a distant place, but in you. You are the doorway. You are the mirror. You are the vessel through which the unseen becomes seen. And the more you allow that truth to take root in you, the more the world must respond in kind. This is not a one-time act. This is a way of being. This is how you live now, not in the shadows of lack, but in the light of fulfillment. Child of God, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Help us spread the love. This is how you think now, not from the pain of what is missing, but from the joy of what is already present in spirit. This is how you dream now, not from the limits of the past, but from the infinite possibilities of the now. Let your last thought before sleep be this: it is done. Let it echo in your being. Let it settle in your chest. Let it speak, louder than fear, louder than fact, louder than history. It is done. And because it is done within you, it will be done for you. You do not need to ask again. You only need to remain in the state, in the knowing, in the feeling. And everything else will come, because everything else is already on its way. So rest not just your body, but your soul. Rest in the assurance that the universe, your subconscious, the divineal have heard you, and all are now moving gently, silently, inevitably to bring to pass what you have already received in the secret place of your heart. Sleep now in peace. You have spoken, you have asked, and the answer is already yours. And now, as sleep gently cradles you, let all striving cease. Let your heart be light, your mind at ease, and your spirit at rest. You have asked in the only way that matters, be feeling it real, by assuming the end, by living the answer before it appears. You have whispered to the universe without words, and the universe has answered without delay. So rest in that silent certainty. Carry the feeling of fulfillment into your dreams, and let the night do its sacred work. For what is real within must become real without, and it is done, child of God. If you like our content, don't forget to like, comment, hit that share tab, and subscribe for more. Namesta.